Taehyung, I am saying this. Please don't do this marriage. Please try to listen to me. Marriage means a bond of whole life, and when your heart is against it, then no decision is right. In serious and understanding voice, I am not listening anything. I am getting married to Viraj, and you better stop interfering in my life. Strangely, young interfere, but I didn't even started it. But you let it be for now, and just remember, miss you, that you are mine and always will be. I am not letting any stupid scoundrel like Viraj to interfere between us with this smirking smile. I am not yours. I am engaged to Viraj, and tomorrow is my wedding gift. The same thing. It again, Taehyung got why she is so but muttered to himself and took a deep breath. Taehyung, fine in cold tone. You got confused with this sudden answer from your mind to find really in just few seconds. Could merely say. Taehyung, anyways, I forgot. Sorry. So congratulations for your engagement, my love. I just thought to talk to you once, and you will be agree to stop. But as you're not getting it, and if you are so stubborn on your decision, then don't blame for whatever happened tomorrow, sweetheart. With a speaking grin, you what confusing. Taehyung, you will understand it soon. You just shut up and get lost. I don't care what you do because I know you can do nothing. Taehyung, I guess you are still in oblivion. If I can come here just to see you giving a damn to your so-called fiancé, then trust me, I can do a lot more to get us back together. Okay, then see you. Taehyung said and was about to go to unlatching the lock, but he stopped looking at you intensely. He came close to you yet again. Taehyung, by the way, you are looking drop dead gorgeous and beauty in my choice, saying you from bottom to your face. That's when something struck you in your mind, leaving you shocked that your dress still not tied. You immediately tried to cover yourself when he held your arm, pulling you to himself. Yet again, with a mischievous smile, he leaned towards your face. Taehyung, too late, sweetheart. I have seen more than you can see right now, whispered slowly. You stayed still, his arms encircled around you, and he nuzzled in your head. You closed your eyes, squeezing, and was scolding yourself that why you was giving in yet again, and was about to push him when you felt a slight tongue at your back as he tongue testing to tie the knot and hitched your breath. Taehyung, is it just my thinking, or you live even more beautiful in mirror? You heard his husky voice against your ear. He moved back and winked at you. Taehyung, see you soon, my face queen muttered near your face with a smirking smile, and with this he went out, leaving you breathless and shocked. Taehyung came out only to find Han, who came there. She saw Taehyung and raised her eyebrows at him, giving him what going on look. She shrugged his shoulders. Han came to explain what's going on, Mr. Kim. Why don't you ask your sister soon to be Mrs. Jian? In teasing tone, leaving her speech to say anything further. Han get out flat tone, rolling her eyes to a well plus that Han must appear with the mention of soon to be Mrs. Jian. Taehyung, you both sisters are so much obsessed with this word. Get out, try to find something new with Jekyll. Han, if you dare to hurt her again, Taehyung, then you will be dead. My hands in threatening tone. Taehyung, I will never take that risk, and by the way, she is trying to hurt herself through this marriage. No one can understand this better than you. Han with a small smile and went from there. Only you came out from changing room. Han looked at you, but you avoided to look at her. Han, you started to say you not know. Han ignoring her look. Let's go, please. Han, okay, let's go. Viraj has gone to office for some work. He told us to do jewelry shopping, rolling her eyes as she remembered his arrogant tone. You, thank God, at least one thing has gone correct in this whole mess. In relief that Viraj was gone. Han, if you wish, you can get out of this mess too. You were just making it more complicated, trying to make you understand. You didn't answer. She walked to the counter and Han followed you. Staff said that bill already paid. When Han eyes caught something and she got confused. Han, you wait, stop you Han. I said we will talk later. What was saying when Han got her immediately she hold your hand. Han, your ring, hold your hand and see it. You Han, what are you was confused and as soon as your eyes caught the ring in your finger you were shocked because it was in the ring what Viraj made you wait last night. It was the ring, a beautiful diamond stand platinum ring with design letters. Han, from where you get this ring? It really very beautiful. Though did you throw the brass ring? Trust me, if you are going to call off the engagement then I am the happiest person smiling. You, Han, what are you talking? And I don't even remember. I removed that ring. I don't understand when was saying when something caught your attention. Wait, was that too? TY, the entire distance that was too TY, and now it didn't took it a minute for you to realize who is behind this. You think about those moments. Congratulations for your engagement, my love. Now you understand what he meant. He was congratulating you after video this saying not for the last night engagement. You damn it, Taehyung muttered under your breath. Was checking your head. Han gave you a similar look and she heard that. While on the other side, Taehyung was seen walking towards his car in parking with the arrogant, smirking smile playing on his lips. He put on his shades and to stop wearing the same used engagement ring. What Viraj she made you wear? He sat inside his car, then drove away. At use room, Han, you stop it, yeah. You will hurt yourself like this. Your finger will start bleeding with concern watching your useless attempt to remove the ring anyhow. You wait, I will try soap, and you was about to rush to washroom. Han shook her head. She hold your hand and put some bonds bandage on the ring finger, covering the ring so that no one can see. If anyone asks, they tell you got one, and so you put the bandage. Thanking later, smiling at you. It is perfect. Smile with a half smile. But I'm sure of one thing, you that even if you would have worried, I highly doubt that Viraj gonna notice it. Eventually, your problem is solved. For now, you fumed with sadness. Next day, you room. It was the marriage day. You was lost in your own world all the while. You tried hard, but couldn't hide your tears anymore. As the time was coming closer, you was getting more distressed. You know, this decision was not by heart, and it was opposing continually. But you was acting to be deaf to listen your heart. Was with you every time. She was trying to make you understand that please don't do this. But as usual, you wasn't giving any reaction to it. Han was also helpless because you said not to do anything. You was marrying Viraj, and that's fine. right now you were sitting in front of your dressing table ready in that same red wedding dress with a matching accessory which was enhancing your beauty. It was covering your head. You stared, you, they hear you, that was you. Yes, dad tried to say in normal and you, dad, it is time, Han, come with you. Downstairs in film, Don Han gave a small nod at him and you, dad, went downstairs. You took a deep breath and stand up. You blinked several times to control your tears. Han, you tried to say, nodding neutrally with pleading eyes to please stop. She hold your hand. Han, you, please don't. You look at her with a bitter. You know, Han, may my life always give me pain and misery than happiness, but I am luckiest and thankful to God that He sent you in my life. You are always with me every pain and hold me, Han. I want you to be with me this time also to be my strength, please, Han. Han, I hate you for this stubbornness. You reluctantly nodded with tears. You still be with me, please, with your eyes filled with tears and Sasnal hugged you and you also hugged her back. Downstairs, you clenched Han hand because with every step it was feeling like you was walking on thrones. Han could feel everything, but you was adamant on your decision. Soon you was made to stand beside Virat. Please started. You squeezed your eyes, shut twisting your hand to control yourself. Anyhow, tears right down from it as it was a relief for you that you was in villa and no one can see you tear and your eyes. But Han was well aware of everything. She was too restless and worried for you. This is not what she wants for her sister. Marriage was going on and you was looking down lost in your world when suddenly someone said to stop the marriage. You heard a shout to Viraj. What the hell rolled in the hall that caught your attention. You got up while everyone there was also shocked to see. You looked through your wheel only to find another and Taehyung, a playful yet pleasant smile playing on his lips like he did nothing. Han looked at Taehyung and you also got up in shock looking at him with wide eyes. That what the hell shout was heard next as he came there. Taehyung, time is up for this marriage drama, people in cool tone. Taehyung and hello Mr. Stalin, it is really not nice to meet you by the way. Casually Stalin looked at him confusingly. Viraj, who the hell are you and what kind of joke is this? Shouted coming in front of him. Taehyung gave a and looked at smiling at Taehyung. Well, I guess Mr. Stalin haven't forgot me yet. Still, hello Mr. Viraj, this is Kim Taehyung and even I don't like this kind of pathetic jokes, so let's be serious and I hope you understand my words. This marriage is not gonna happen. Instead, a challenging tone and a glint of threat could be felt in his words. Soon as Stalin heard the name, he came to know who he was and how he had died. Right, he thought he was still at your place. He wasn't understanding what's going on, what Taehyung doing here. Don't blame whatever happened tomorrow, sweetheart. You remember his words and now you are somewhere getting that definitely something is coming in the way. But what's going to happen? You look at Taehyung in confusion and worries, but at the same time, hold you by your shoulder. You look. Stalin, how the hell you came here? You heard your father saying in shock at Inanga when Taehyung interrupted Young. Yeah, I know, but that really long story and unfortunately you're also some way sole reason for all that mess that caused in my life. Anyway, we will talk about it later if you want, but for now I am just here to stop this drama, what you are calling a marriage. Better if you get that this can't happen in uncaring tone. Stalin, how dare you? Why this wedding can't be happen? Just stop all this drama and get lost from here or I will call police. Angrily Taehyung heard him and shouted, Taehyung, well, if you are so eager, then let me do the pleasure. It will be make my work quite easier. Inspector called out with sneak on his face. When Inspector came there with the two constables, Stalin saw the inspector and went to him. Stalin, Inspector, it is good that you are here. Please take this man away. He bragged here forcefully and now trying to was saying when Taehyung again interrupted. Taehyung, Inspector, can you please explain, Mr. Stalin, what happened when you tried to marry a girl forcefully without her consent? Can't he got arrested for forcing her daughter for doing it with attitude? You were shocked hearing this. So was Stalin and with others started gossiping. Stalin, what forcefully? I am your father and I have already to take decision about her and you agreed herself she is not being forced in anything, shouted. Inspector, yes, Mr. Stalin, you are miss you, father, and you can't take decision regarding it, but miss you is her and she has all her right to make her decision by herself, especially about her marriage. The young smile putting his hand inside his pocket. I know, Inspector, but my daughter is not forced in this. She agreed by herself. You can ask her later because he was well aware that you was against it. You tried to deny, but later you had to accept. Stalin, you called. Was too shocked to react. Your mind was still trying to get the whole thing that is going on. You didn't know what is to say. Somewhere inside you, it was forcing you to just let out that you doesn't want it. You are not happy with this. Taehyung was looking at you, intended to hear you. Han was looking to you eagerly while Viraj was getting angry. He was glaring at you. Stalin, you speaker, tell them you are not forced in this marriage angrily. Inspector, Miss Stalin, you can't shout like that on her. Stalin nodded, feeling embarrassed. Han was feeling like to shout yes, but she knew you need to answer. You know I am not forced into anything. It is my decision. Answer composing yourself, but you didn't look up. You, I am marrying with my choice. I don't have any pressure on me further. He was looking at you. He closed his eyes, trying to maintain calm. Why this girl is so stubborn, but he had idea that she will do something like that only. Han, I am feeling like banging my head somewhere on the wall. Seriously, murmured to herself, but you could hear her. You was looking down. Stalin, see, you heard it. Inspector, she is marrying willingly. Viraj, yes, and now that you got answer, then take this man away from here and make sure to put charge against him for defamation. Taehyung, defamation check. If I start, then I can put enough charges against you. So better shut your useless mouth, Mr. Viraj, rolling his eyes arrogantly. Taehyung, and Mr. Stalin, maybe she is saying it under your pressure only. Still, she can't marry. Viraj shaking his shoulder. You was now getting angry with all this. Yes, she didn't want to marry Viraj, but she is not going to give up and let him to do it. You just stop it, Taehyung. It is enough. I am not forced in anything, and why can't I marry him? You have to hold no right to bark here and to stop this wedding. Rather, a bit courage and shouted on him angrily. angrily glaring at him. Taehyung, well, I hold all my rights to stop my wife's wedding to someone else trendy. You, wife, whispered confusingly. Stalin, wife, in shock. While with this everyone was shocked yet confused. Taehyung, Inspector, can you please elaborate to my wife that she can't do second marriage without divorcing me? It's illegal with smirking look. Inspector, yes, Mrs. Kim, you can't marry Mr. Viril. We know you are pressured under your father to accept this even after he knew about it and forced you to hide it, not to let anyone know about it. Now it was like a bomb dropped on you. You stumbled, tried to register what just Inspector said. On hold you immediately. Stalin was burning in anger and so was Peter Chinese family. Stalin glared at you. Stalin, what is this? You married? How can you do this angrily? You dad, no, that's not right. I am not married. Shook your head negatively, still in shock. You, what the hell is this saying? I am not married to you. Stop playing angrily and march towards him. You, Inspector, he is lying. I am not married. Unable to understand. Taehyung gave a calm look with his vision smile to you, and then he took out paper and showed it to you. Taehyung, copy of marriage registration paper and certificate having both of us, and have a look, Mrs. Kim. I don't know that you will forget so soon, sweetheart, winking at you without letting anyone notice.